The world in 2050, future technology. Friends, the year 2050 is less than 30 years away from today, and everyone who is currently present on the globe wants to know how our future will be. Please permit me to reassure you, however, it is not possible for any human being to completely predict what the future holds for us. Even though no one can predict exactly what will take place in the very next instant, if the world remains habitable until the year 2050, then the calculations or forecasts made by scientists may turn out to be accurate. So hey guys, welcome to Next Tech Ventures. In the video we are going to show you today, we will discuss both the science and the opinions of various experts. The forecast indicates that only we will be able to tell how our future could possibly be. So stay with us till the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of our information. And before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell symbol so you don't miss out on any of our wonderful videos in the future. And let's get started. By the year 2050, the population of the globe will have surpassed at least 9 billion, and India's population will have surpassed that of China by that same year. Around 75% of the world's population will be residing in urban areas by the year 2050. When that time comes, there will be buildings that reach the clouds, and cities will be built from the ground up. Roads will be constructed up to a number of different floors. In addition, in order to facilitate movement in the area, the buildings will be connected to the skywalk. By the year 2050, there will be so little vegetation that concrete woods will be built in their place. Because there will be such a shortage of land during this time period, a great number of large buildings will be utilized for agricultural purposes in order to satisfy the demand for food and drink. A report compiled in the United States predicts that the level of the ocean will rise by the year 2050. As a consequence of this, a great number of cities and islands that are located along the coast will be swallowed up by the seas. The majority of work will be completed by robots by the year 2050, which will result in the loss of half of all jobs by that year. Let us tell you that the year 2050 will be a death challenge. Although the human body may not be perfect, we can guarantee that the mind will be secure. In the not too distant future, the human brain will be wired up to a computer and its data will be stored on a hard drive. The human brain's information will then be accessible at any time as a file. The rate of death will drop dramatically as new medical discoveries are made, and by the year 2100, no one under the age of 80 will have ever passed away. And at the same time, the progress of technology will bring an end to many of the terrible diseases that are prevalent today, such as cancer. One vaccine will be sufficient for the treatment of all different kinds of diseases, and the mobile device itself will have all the relevant medical records. It will be possible to receive treatment for the illness without leaving the comfort of one's own home, if it is sent to the doctor. In the future, we will make use of a greater number of technological gadgets than we do at the present moment, and the speed of supercomputers will be much increased in comparison to what they are now. Nanotechnology will create an artificial brain by the year 2050. The term brain-computer interface refers to the process by which a computer will be connected to a person's brain. This connection will allow us to solve issues with greater ease, including some that cannot be solved using the mind alone. The use of gasoline as a fuel will be prohibited in the foreseeable future. Hydrogen, not fossil fuels, is going to be employed as the fuel of choice. In addition to this, we will also be able to employ a wide variety of chemical components as fuel, and research on the utilization of solar and wind energy as a source of endless fuel is also being conducted. In addition, it is possible that flying automobiles will be commercially available by the year 2050. In order to land the autos, they would not require an air surface. In the case of an accident, every flying vehicle will be computer controlled, and the computer system will take control of the vehicle in time to prevent it from colliding with another object. Dubai is now conducting research on these kinds of automobiles. There's also the potential that self-driving automobiles will be available by the year 2050. Now, numerous businesses are working on the production of such vehicles. Road sensors will be the primary reliance of these vehicles. Because of this, the possibility of experiencing an accident will be cut down significantly. At the present time, driverless metro trains are operating in a great number of wealthy nations. In the future, self-driving cars will be able to find a place in some established areas and on some developed highways thanks to this innovation. In the year 2050, a technology will come into existence that, when used in conjunction with it, will eliminate the requirement for the use of gasoline for traveling distances of thousands of kilometers. When that day comes, all motor vehicles will be propelled by the magnetic waves. Because of this, traveling will not only be less expensive, but also more convenient for you. The best thing is that it won't contribute in any way to the pollution problem. When that time comes, the Moon and Mars, not the United States of America or Singapore, will be popular holiday destinations. By then, this type of fuel will be available, which will make it possible to travel to other planets while using a less amount of fuel. In addition to this, Planets and satellites such as the Moon and Mars will be constructed. On these planets and satellites, there will be a large number of facilities as well as trees and plants. Concerning this, NASA and a number of other space agencies are hard at work on it. By the year 2050, thanks to the development of 3D printing technology, it will be possible to effortlessly shape anything. In order to accomplish this, the computer will have to download the CAD file for that component from the internet. After this process is complete, the 3D printer will be able to produce the component. Because of the further advancement of this technology in the coming years, the production of a wide variety of massive objects and weapons will also become significantly simpler. In the year 2050, a technology called interactive hologram TV will become available. In this technology, a hologram television will materialize in front of us at the touch of a button on a mobile device. Using this technology, you'll be able to experience both 3D images and virtual reality. When that time comes, schools will have fully implemented digital systems. Children won't have to carry heavy backpacks anymore. Instead, they'll have tablets or computers in their hands that hold all of their textbooks. At the same time, blackboards will also be touchscreens, allowing the instructor to draw any diagram or drawing. There is no requirement to use chalk. In the meantime, numerous organizations all around the world are attempting to make contact with extraterrestrial beings. It is anticipated that by the year 2050, humans will be able to discover extraterrestrial life and the planets on which they reside. Even if the data are believed, the world will not come to an end even if a warlike situation occurs in the future and a world war-like situation is established. This is because even if the data is believed, the world won't end, because in every large conflict, those who are already powerful in a great number of nations will take precautions to protect themselves before the conflict begins, and these survivors have the ability to keep mankind alive. So, please let us know in the comments what you think the world will be like in 2050, and whether or not you think the predictions given by the scientists in this piece will come true. You already kind of see the beginnings of some of these things. There's already work being done with 3D printing. There's already work being done with autonomous driving in vehicles. Do you have any experience with either of those things? Or how many of the things on our list are you thinking will be the greatest one of all? Let us know in the comments section. Hey, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on the like button and make sure you share it with all your friends and family and other Next Tech friends on your inner circle. And again, if you have any further questions or comments of us, we always look forward to you sharing them with us in the comment space below. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. That way you can see even more of our incredible videos. You can also check out other videos that have been specially selected just for you. And if I can ask you one more thing before you go, friends, please hit that bell icon before you walk out that door. That way you are always notified of our latest uploads and updates here on Next Tech Ventures. We always have great material for you, and we want to make sure you stay updated with us. Hey, thanks for spending time out of your busy day to hang out with us today, and we'll look forward to catching up with you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.